Hey guys, welcome back to Laura's Little Luxuries. My name is Laura, and here on this channel I like to share some little ways that I bring affordable luxury into my life. And that is typically all that I'm doing here. This is kind of a corner of the internet that I have carved out to just be a happy, positive place. I don't talk about a whole lot else here. I focus on other things in other parts of my life constantly, and so I love to come here to just focus on my hobbies and my interests and girly, fun, pretty things that make me happy in the midst of a very complicated world. It's been harder and harder to do that recently. As many of you know, I live in Minneapolis, and if you have been watching the news at all, you probably know that Minneapolis has not been a particularly fun place to be recently. I'm lucky that I look the way that I do, and so it's a little bit safer and easier for me to be here than it is for many people. But we have been seeing some really scary, horrifying things happening to our neighbors, happening just down the road. Lots of need for action and support from people like me who have some privilege to share with the world. So, you may have noticed that I have kind of slowed down on my uploads, and that's because, one, I ran out of pre-recorded content that came in kind of post-holidays, and two, my energy and my heart, frankly, have been elsewhere. So you may not see me around as frequently for the next couple of weeks, couple of months. I don't really know how long it's going to take to get through this, but my focus is going to be on supporting my community, and I will come here for little breaks every once in a while when I can, but I'm probably not going to be able to put quite as much into this channel for the foreseeable future as I had been. But I so appreciate all of you being here. I hope that you will stick around and watch the video that I have for you today, because this is going to be kind of a nice little break. It was a nice mental health break for me this morning, and I hope that you get a little bit of enjoyment out of it too. So I'm going to show you a little trip into the outlet, and I'll let you guys see what I got. Okay, I'm here at the outlet mall. I had to come down to this part of the city for a meeting today. I was down here. I thought this would be a nice little self-care mental health break. I'm gonna head into the outlet. The Monaco bag was released today, and I'm hoping that they've got some stock in the store. I know exactly which size and color I want, so I'm gonna see if they have the one that I want in stock. If not, I might go ahead and order it online, but at least I can get a sense of the different sizes and kind of how they look and feel on the body, and I'm gonna show you guys as much as I can of that. So they did have, I think, all of the colors. Maybe they didn't have bone. I don't know. I kind of was overwhelmed and maybe didn't take in all the details of everything that I saw, but you can look at the footage and see. I do apologize that I didn't take more time to show you guys everything that was in the store. It really was a very quick stop in. I just happened to be down in the area for another meeting this morning. And I thought while I was there, I had enough time to go over early, and I thought this would be a nice little break for me in the midst of everything else to be able to go in and look at all the items. I was having a hard time deciding exactly what I wanted between the sizes and the different colors that had come out, and I knew that if I could go and look at them in person, that would help me decide which one was going to be right to bring home. I really don't have the extra cash flow right now to be buying multiple bags just to try them, so I ended up just picking my favorite of the bunch. And as you could see in my little mirror try-on, I liked the chocolate brown in the large size the best. Many of them were cute. I like all of the ones that I tried, and even some of the ones that I didn't. Some of the pebbled leathers did look really cute in this bag, but I had my heart set on a smooth, and the larkspur was very nice, but it was just not exactly what I wanted right now. I do like that color a lot, and I am hoping that they will bring it in different styles. I think there are definitely other bags that I would purchase in larkspur. Stella is just like pacing around. Stella, can you go lay down, please? Go lay down. Yeah, so I can see myself wanting a different bag in larkspur. Maybe even like a Metro I think would be nice in that color. But I just didn't want my first Monaco in the larkspur. But it is really pretty. So if you love purples and you like that oiled texture, I would say give it a try. It might already be sold out. Honestly, I don't know. It's been such a busy day. I haven't looked at the website at all. So you'll have to let me know if it's sold out on you and you didn't get it. That would be sad. But let me show you the large Monaco in chocolate brown that I did get. I apologize. This video is probably going to be all over the place. I have my shopping bag. I actually had this with me because I was taking stuff to work today. And I brought my Monaco home. Here she is. Beautiful. Really pretty. I mean, I knew that I liked chocolate brown because I did receive that Lola in it. And it's such a beautiful color. Like, it's a really nice neutral brown. And it has this really silky smooth texture. I loved the Madrona as well, but I just felt like this was gonna be more neutral. And I really wanted this to be a bag that I could carry with pretty much anything. The Madrona is a neutral as well. It's more of that reddish brown, which to me feels more like fall. Not that you couldn't carry it in the spring and summer and winter as well, but this one just, I don't know, there's just something really nice about this color. And I was gonna say that I don't have that much in this color, but I'm realizing that it's kind of like a smooth version of cold brew, maybe a little lighter, but a similar tone to it. I don't know. I love them both, but yeah. Chocolate brown is like almost like grizzly, but a couple of shades lighter. It's very, very pretty. It's very, very soft. It does scratch easily. I'm noticing here. I mean, I literally had this in my bag with like some papers and my computer, and it's already kind of dinged up. So I'm gonna have to see how this wears over time. I'm hoping that these scratches are gonna end up looking more like a patina and that the bag is going to handle that well over time. I am a little nervous that this is going to just get scraped up and not look great, but this is a bag that I want to use and not baby all that much. So, you know, whatever. If it ends up being like completely covered in scratches all over, then that's just the way it is. So it'll be fine. I'm not really all that concerned about my bags being pristine forever. So we'll just see how it ages, and I will let you guys know as I continue to carry it and it develops over time. So this is what the Monaco, I have to really keep thinking about what it's called. This is what the Monaco in the large looks like, and I will do a try on for you in a minute, but I wanted to show you what fits. Now today I have been carrying my Snappy Flappy in cold brew as a crossbody, and this strap, this is the Javelin strap in, I don't remember what this colorway is called. Hang on, let me look. I'm really out of practice with this, y'all. Okay, so this is the Javelin strap in the color Golden Dusk, and it's got the like brown and cream and golden colors in it. And I think it looks perfect with the Snappy Flappy. It does have the multi-strap style with the leather section and the D-ring over here. And I just think it looks really nice with cold brew. So this is what I was carrying today. I'm thinking that the large Monaco is going to hold about the same amount as my Snappy Flappy. So I figured I would just do a little changeover and then we could do a try on and the crossbody strap that it comes with. But then I could also try it with the Javelin strap as a shoulder bag. because I've heard from other people that that works well. So let me get these switched over. I'll aim you guys down so you can watch, and then we'll do the try on. So the Monaco, if you haven't really seen a good video of this yet, which there are several in the insiders group, so if you're on Facebook, you can go watch those. But I'll give you guys a little tour as well. So I really like that it's got the D-ring here, so you could hang flare from it, but it also just makes it easy to grab the flap to open it. And it's a similar size to the medium Metro. Actually, let me grab that and I'll show you guys a quick comparison. I saw a lot of people saying they thought this was going to be really comparable to the medium Metro, and dimensions-wise, it is. The Metro, as you can see, is shorter by like an inch. But really what makes the big difference is the panel in the front that gives the Monaco this like belly, and it just creates a lot more space. So the Monaco is both taller and much deeper. But in terms of like how it's gonna fit on your body, I would say that they are kind of similar. But I'm expecting that the Monaco is gonna hold a lot more than my medium Metro would. And the medium Metro actually does hold quite a bit. So like this is a surprisingly roomy bag for as small as it feels while you're wearing it. But the Monaco is gonna be even roomier yet. And it's got the flap with the magnetic closures, which I really like that style. This chocolate brown is so silky, smooth, and soft. I love this leather. I don't know, I've seen some other people say that it feels kind of thin and flimsy. I don't really think it does. I think it's just so silky smooth that it might give it that sort of thin feeling, but it doesn't feel thin to me either. Like this still feels like quality leather. I don't know. You have to feel this one if you haven't yet. It's very nice. We've got the packet, and then the crossbody strap is down inside of here. And this is the smaller size of strap, so it's got the smaller lobster claws instead of the bigger, kind of thicker ones like I've got on my javelin strap. You can see the difference there. And then there is a pocket along the back, which is a pretty big pocket. I think my iPhone 15 will fit in there no problem. Yep, it fits just fine. So, and then I also was thinking I've got this small canvas organizer, and I think this would fit just fine down inside of here. Yeah, it does. So if you have a small organizer and you like an organizer in your bag, this fits perfectly. And I was thinking about it because the chocolate brown leather is soft enough that it kind of collapses. And so I was thinking the organizer might help it keep its shape better. So if I'm having trouble with that, I might pop this in here. I think for now I'm just going to fill it up without the organizer, but I do love that I have this and that I know it'll fit. So let's get my stuff transferred over and we'll see if all my normal stuff goes in here. I think it will. So we will start with the sidekick down at the bottom, and this is in the color violet. Fits just fine. And then I like to put my keys and stuff that like rattles around down at the bottom. Oh, I've been carrying a power bank with me. I've had some different needs lately than I normally do. Oh, that's interesting. I have lost my keys. Those might be in my coat pocket. Hold tight. Okay, crisis averted. I was at the church earlier and I had to unlock the door, so I took the keys out. I have ADHD, but I do not usually misplace things like my keys, so I always really panic when they're not where I expect them to be. But anyway, they're here, so I'm gonna just put those down in front of the sidekick. Then I'll plop my taco keychain down in there. And I've been liking to put my mini envelope and my Dorito in the back pocket if I have one, because it just keeps them separated nicely, easy to get to. Then my taco tassel I'm going to put just upside down. My power bank I can stick back there. My mini daisy, I had my AirPods in and then I took my AirPods out, but I'll put them back in just so you guys can see how that fits. That fits in there just fine. And my wallet can go right in the front. And then I also had a little cord, which I should probably fold this up and put it inside of my sidekick, but it's out for right now because I was using it. And then my hand lotion. So all of that does fit just fine. It is full now, but all of that was in the Snappy Flappy. Now it's in the Monaco, and I would say these hold about the same amount of stuff. Let's do the try on. And you saw me trying it on in the store, and it actually was a really good length where the strap was, but I had my giant winter coat on, so I'm going to shorten the strap just a little bit. I think it's going to fit a little differently without the big bulky coat, and I'm going to cut off the tag as well. The cost on this one, brand new in the store, because you only get 25% off of the new releases. So it says on the tag that the outlet price is one thing. It's saying it was going to be $85.80, but it actually ended up being like $105. So, you know, just for your information. Alright, so this is how it's looking as a longer crossbody on me. And I do really like the way that it sits against the body. I appreciate that it sits really nice and flat on the backside, and then it's got that belly to give it more space. I think that it actually is holding its shape pretty well. Even though this leather is super soft, it seems like the panels are keeping it in that rounded sort of silhouette. It is a little bit bulky on the hip. Definitely if I'm like going through doorways, I'm going to have to be mindful of it. Maybe I could shorten it up a little bit and that would feel better, although honestly I don't really know. I don't think that it's going to feel less bulky even if it's shorter. But yeah, I really like the size of this one. I am glad that I went with the large for my first one. The small was really cute, and if you're a small bag person, I think you would love the small. But I just knew that I was going to want a little more space for my stuff, that I would be more likely to carry this on a regular basis if I didn't have to really whittle down all the stuff that I take with me. And it works perfectly. For all the stuff that I normally carry, this has plenty of room, and I just really like the way that it looks. I feel like this rounded shape complements my body well. I'm kind of curvy, and so I feel like it's nice when my bags have some curves to them as well. And I just really like it. I love this chocolate brown color. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. And I'm going to have fun trying to figure out how to dress this up too. I don't know that I'm going to do a ton of that right now, but I will definitely be playing with different flair on this, both hanging it from this D-ring in the front, and then also probably playing with some of my chain options, maybe dangling some chains across the front of it. Yeah, it is going to be really easy to get into. I love the soft magnetic flap closure. I don't really like fighting with a zipper. I don't like having to deal with it or think about it. So having this flap that it is secure, like it stays in place, but it's very easy to open it up when you want to. And then the shape of this also makes it easy to just be able to see in, and it's going to be pretty simple to access most of my stuff. I mean, in a smaller bag, you always have to sort of dig for things, but yeah, it's very easy to get to the stuff that I've put on top, and that pocket is really accessible, so I like it. I'm a big fan of this bag. I think it's a beautiful shape. The saddlebag style is really nice, and I think I'm going to enjoy this one a lot. I'm going to put the javelin strap on it now, and we'll see what it looks like as a shoulder bag, and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. By the way, I am loving the look of this javelin strap. I think it's really cute. The seatbelt part of it, though, is stiffer than a lot of them. I just am noticing that. I think it will soften up as I use it, but it does feel rather stiff just straight from the website. So here it is as a longer shoulder bag. These straps don't get that short. This is as short as it goes. So if I wanted it to be more up, like above the hip, just in the sort of curve of my torso here, I would need to put a different strap on it. But I think that this one looks really nice. I could definitely see this just being a very easy throw it over the shoulder and go strap with this bag. Here's what it looks like kind of pushed behind me. Just hanging down at my side. Again, this is a very good height to be able to access it easily. I can see myself carrying it as a shoulder bag, probably honestly more often than I would as a crossbody. But I just think this looks so classy. Maybe I should have worn a different sweater because this like neon green color might not look the best with the chocolate brown, but again, that's part of what I love about this brown color, is that it's really not super warm or super cool. It's right in the middle, and I think it's going to go with lots of different clothes. So, this is all for my initial Monaco review. I'll probably come do a follow-up at some point to let you guys know how I'm still liking this. But I am very happy with my choice of chocolate brown. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Did you grab a Monaco? What size did you go for? What color did you end up deciding on? I know that if you were ordering from the website, it'll probably be a few days before you get yours. But if you have a store nearby, did you go in and see all the different colors? I was kind of tempted by stone, but I just didn't want it as much as I wanted this color. Again, the larkspur was very nice. I did like the look of it in the brighter colors as well, like seafoam and wasabi. And I did really like the pebbles. I thought that the nutmeg and sienna were really beautiful too. So I don't know that you could really go wrong with this bag. I think that the style is so cute that all of the colors kind of work in it. But again, very happy with this choice. Looking forward to hearing what you all think about it. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. I'm not going to make any promises to you guys right now about how frequently I'm going to be uploading in the next couple of weeks, but just know that if I'm not here, it's because I'm out doing something that feels very important to me, work that I feel deeply called to, and I appreciate knowing that so many of you care about my community even though you're not here. And I've heard from a lot of you that you are sending supportive thoughts and prayers our way, and that is so needed right now, so thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.